do COVID-19 restrictions in your province go far enough?
I think the Premier could do a lot more than what he's doing. I think he's too much time at his table and not out there among the people finding what's really going on. He seems to favor one area over another all the time, and doesn't. The people in New Brunswick are all one big group, but he keeps isolating everybody, and that's not right. We're supposed to be one country, one people.
I mean, I think that, during certain phases, particularly when this municipality went back into a restrictive orange phase, and we still had some, employers suggesting that, we can continue to work and be in larger environments that are open to the public. That didn't sit well with me. I think that there should be sort of a provincial mandate that requires us, as large employers or municipalities or what have you, to be as safe as possible. And if that means, working from home again, as many employers continue to do with their employees, let's avoid that risk, and do that, because we've proven we have before. So, let's take public health, make that our first priority over productivity.
Like when the lockdown was, it was really stressful because everyone was, stressed out. But I think now it's a lot more flexible, and people are still coming together and stuff. And yeah, I think I think we've got some flexible rules, and it's not as bad as other places.
I believe so. Maybe they could have gone a little further with it, hypothetically speaking, but I think they went far enough with it. I mean, I'm pleased with it. I don't have COVID, and once again, we're in a bubble here, it seems. So St. John, New Brunswick is doing quite well. As far as the rest of the country goes, I'm not really too certain.
I think yes, because in this part of Canada, I think we've been lucky to to keep it under check, and all thanks to the restriction that that was put in place earlier before the proportion before it got blown in other provinces. But I think the restriction here has really helped us to manage it, and keep it under check, which I think, in my opinion, is it's very good.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they're doing a great job, honestly. I feel like I'm very informed, and I feel like, especially here in New Brunswick, if there is a serious outbreak, I'm going to be taken care of. So yeah, I feel like it's been good.
Oh, I think Newfoundland's doing fine. I think Newfoundland's been, on the whole, doing very well. I think I had great admiration for the way it's being handled here, and for the people of Newfoundland who seem to have a kind of social responsibility.
I think for Newfoundland it does. For this province where we are right now, yes. If we were having the cases like Calgary and Ottawa and those places, definitely not. But I think they're proportionate to what we're dealing with.
I think so. It seems to be working. Well, most of the time our cases are only travelers coming in, and it doesn't spread far from them. And in the one case a few cases when it did, we cracked down quickly and got it under control within a few days. So I think we're doing okay with our restrictions here, and people are following them.
I would say we're doing a great job here. I mean, the numbers show, and so far so good.
All except with the airlines. I think that Newfoundland should have no flights in, no flights out, unless it's food and whatever else that we need here. But I think that's about the only thing that we should, right from the get-go, should have stopped that, and maybe we wouldn't have had the variants here.
I feel good here. I feel like we're getting good advice, and we're following the advice.
Yes, I think Newfoundland got a good grasp on it, and they're doing a great job. And I think the government and our Department of Health is doing a fantastic job.
So far, things have worked, and reactions to outbreaks have been immediate and very clear. So it's working. So yes.
I say we're doing really good in Newfoundland. We're doing good. Once the only problem is now they start opening the borders, we're in trouble. you know, because the people are traveling all over the world, and they got to do that. They got to travel, they got to work, right? So, you know, it's, I think we're doing great in Newfoundland. I think we got a good government in now, a good leader, you know, so I think he got everything under control.